All right, Aquarius. I'm back. I know, 2 times in a row today. Well, 3. Technically, this will be the 3rd one. All right. We got Ancient Dragonfly at the bottom of the deck. So let's go ahead, tap in. My nose is itching already. Okay, so somebody may be nosy. When my nose itches, that's what I get. Like somebody is trying to find out some information or being nosy, okay? All right. Welcome in. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Phoenix Angel 888 here with another reading. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe so we can go ahead and get this message out to those who need it. Okay, this is a timeless message. So whenever you hear this, whenever it resonates with you, take what resonates, leave the rest, okay? All right, let's begin. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's the overall energy? What's the overall energy? I'm getting the calm before the storm. Okay, so there might be a hiccup around the end of this month. I'm getting between the 28th and the 31st. Okay. All right, last shuffle. This lighting is horrible. I gotta figure out a different lighting. My lamp is so horrible. I might rearrange my room tomorrow. Okay. Overall energy, 1 card for the Aquarius. We got self-focus, 23. Okay. In the bottom of the deck, we got Sacred Serpent. Okay. So you may have come across the serpent. Okay, a snake is slithering behind the circle. I don't know if y'all could see it, but it's like dark. Okay. So February 3rd could be significant. The 23rd could also be significant as well. Self-focus. Okay. So the overall energy right now and self-discovery, Sacred Serpent at the bottom of the deck. All right. Overall energy for right now, Aquarius, is self-focus. Okay. 23. Okay, so something could have happened in 2023 that also made you start pouring into yourself and focusing on the self-love. With this pink energy here, I'm getting a lot of love energy. So something could have happened in February as well. I'm also getting that. But then we have the green and then the purple and also the yellow. So heart chakra, crown chakra, and I believe it's the sacral chakra is the yellow one. Wow. It's always those two. It's always the solar plexus chakra and the sacral chakra that I get mixed up on. Okay, so that could be significant where you're taking more time to focus on the things that you do remember, but also refocusing on the things that you could be like missing out on. The small little details, the minute details, okay? All right, so self-focus. They wanted me to pull out my old cards, okay? This is one of my first decks that I got. I got it because it had the Phoenix on it, but yeah. Okay, so I just saw the 3 monkeys. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. Okay, so you could be watching what you say at this time, like to people or just in general, thinking before you speak. I don't even have my music on. Oops, sorry, y'all. I usually have some meditation music on. I was wondering why it was so quiet. Gas could be significant. Okay, my lamp, like, I think I had my lamp on for too long. But you know how when you have like your lamp, or I noticed it with my speaker as well. I have a big speaker, 555 on the clock. So just make sure that you're like turning off your lamps and turning off your speakers at night. Because I'm getting that gas smell, okay? So that could be significant. I know it's my lamp right here. I know it's that one, but I'm just saying, be aware, okay? Make sure you're turning your stuff off so it doesn't accidentally catch fire, okay? Because now that I'm smelling it, I'm definitely about to cut it off after this video. All right, what do we have for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs? What do we have for Aquarius? What do they need to know at this time? Are y'all being stubborn? All right, I'm also getting to Aquarius. You may end up being a little bit too self-focused. I don't believe you can be too self-focused, but I'm getting the energy that like somebody doesn't, you're focusing too much on self. With these cards not wanting to come out, it's just like you're taking your time, you're implementing the things that you have been working on, and you're just not, you're not open at this point. It's what I'm getting from me having to shuffle these like multiple times. Yeah, you're not, it's like you're not open. So are you struggling with like opening up to other people, or just in general? What's up, Spirit? What's going on with this? Okay, was I not supposed to start with this? Thank you. Okay, we got travel, 34. Damn. Okay, so you may be thinking about traveling, okay? Or this could be in the near future. It could be 3 to 4 months, okay? Or 3 to 4 days. There may be a conversation that comes up where traveling is coming to the forefront, okay? So we got travel. So self-focused, travel, okay? So you could be focused right now on wanting to travel, okay? This could be time travel. This could be, what is it? I'm also getting, is it astro projecting? In a sense, kind of. That's what I'm getting. New York is popping out here with the Statue of Liberty right there, okay? So there may be a surprise trip that comes along in the next 3 to 4 days with the conversation, okay? Or this could be you figuring out like where you decide to travel. Somebody wants you to focus on making this decision on where you want to travel, what destination where do you want to go? I just heard Hong Kong. Okay, so somebody may like want to take you out of state, or you may be going out of the states and you're choosing. I just heard Hong Kong. I mean, ain't that like in China? Okay, we got music, 24. Okay, so we got 34 and we got 24 here, okay? So travel and music, okay? So somebody may be a musician, okay, coming your way. Communication, yeah. Ooh. I'm sorry, y'all. Something just happened and it's a little too much. Archangel Michael, please block that. Send that back. Don't. Not right now. Gosh. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I had to get myself together. Okay. So for what I'm getting this, you mastered self. You with self-focus here and this travel and music, I'm getting that Aquarius, you can take trips in your mind, okay? You may also, when you hear different music or different genres of music, okay, it may take you to a different place in your mind, okay? This is helping you to focus. Excuse me. This is helping you to focus, but also to harness. Excuse me. Who? Spiritual birth. Confirmation. Okay. With you self-focusing. Okay, let me try this again. With you self-focusing, okay, you could be using the form of music to express yourself, but also using it as an escape, okay, to where you can listen to it. And you see how when she has the headphones on, but she's here, okay, she's physically here, but she's not here. She's not present, okay? So this could be, I'm picking up that this isn't for all Aquarians, but when you listen, for some Aquarians, when you listen to music, it's your escape, okay? You're able to travel wherever you want to in your mind, and you could just relax there, whether it be the beach, you know, something along the lines of that, okay? Or I'm also getting to that there is a musician that is going to be traveling your way to communicate something to you, okay? Mirrors at the bottom of the deck under communication. So I'm getting to that this person maybe possibly trying to mirror some type of your energy to get you out of this self-focus. Okay. All right, what's this traveling music? Give us one card that wraps this up. Well, we got clouds and rainbows, okay? So you on top of the world. 828 is on the clock. That's what I'm getting from this. All your wishes are coming true. The divine is with you, okay? We got doorways, 11. Okay, yeah, so you may end up getting, so I may be talking to a few musicians out there, okay? There's going to be an opportunity that comes your direction with this communication that it's going to open so many doorways for you. And it's going to allow you to travel the world and express yourself through your music. I'm also getting to that the music industry is going to be switching up with this world here, with all the different things up. It's like chaos right now, okay, in the travel world of the music industry, because I'm getting all around the world. We go all around the world. Okay, so what I'm getting with that in music, there's going to be a lot more doorways either opening or closing when it comes to the music industry. Okay, there's going to be a lot of changes. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of changes, because look at this. We got 34 and we got 24. Okay, so that's 10 right there in between 34 and 24. If you take 34 minus 24, of course, 4 minus 4 is 0. 3 minus 2 is 1. That's 10, okay? That's the ending. 15, 15 on the clock. But then look. So somebody, the music industry could be coming to an end. I'm getting that too with this travel and this music. But then with this 11 being on the card, it's going to change the dynamic of the music industry. Okay, so there's going to be a lot more doors open. It's going to be a shift there. Yeah, there's going to be, it's going to be a shift in the music industry for the better. Okay, it's for the divine. The divine is assisting this. Okay, let's get these doorways. Let's see what's going on with these doorways. What you want me to put? What you want me to use? They want me to use this. Okay. All right. So can you tell us more about these doorways that are going to be opening for the Aquarius? Also, too, Aquarius, if you have been thinking about getting back into music, you're going to be able to, there's going to be an opportunity open to where you can travel to do it. Okay, like you can go to different states. You may be thinking about like performing at local bars or like community centers. I'm also seeing too for like children and stuff like that. It's going to be big. I'm seeing like stages and stages. Like you get off of one, it's like you get on one bus, you get off, you go and do your performance, and then you get on the bus again, you go, you travel for a distance, and then you get off and you do the same thing. So I'm seeing somebody on the road, and this is going to bring a lot of doorways, okay? So if you have been thinking about traveling when it comes to your music, go for it, okay? It's going to bring a lot of opportunities to you. Just remember to stay focused, okay? Self-focus. Focus on your music. Focus on you. Make sure that you are okay at the end of the day. Because if you're not okay, you're not going to be able to perform your music the way you would like to. All right. What's these doorways? I'm also getting too with these invisible people around here. Too. You could have not gotten the same opportunities or the same doors open to you as other people have around you. There's a specific door. You see how that he's walking through a specific door, and the other men, their doors are closed. Okay, there's going to be a specific door that opens for you that is only for you, and it has something to do with the cosmos. Okay, look at all the blue and stuff. Okay, all right, so what's this doorways? We got abundance at the bottom of the deck. Okay, what's these doorways? We got physical pain. Okay, so the message of peace. Okay, so physical pain and message of peace. It came out in reverse, but I'm not taking it as reversals today. Okay. This could cause you physical pain because you may have to leave other people behind. Okay, reunion. Okay, there may possibly be a reunion that comes along the way, but the decision is yours at the end of the day if you want to reunite with these people. Okay? What else with these doorways? We got love. Okay? Yeah, so there's a doorway of love. There's a doorway of physical pain. But the physical pain, it comes with a message of peace in reverse, okay? So reproach, rethink things. Clarify this message of peace and physical pain. We got calm, okay? So you understanding your assignments, you understanding, you're understanding the assignments before you even walk through the doorway. That's what I'm getting here. That's why you're able to stay calm when it comes to the physical pain. Yeah, message of love right here. Okay, I don't know if you can see it. There you go. And then this one says love. Okay. So one of these doorways, yeah, so one of these doorways could have been physical pain. Okay, torment, anger, rage, abuse, neglect, all those different things that cause physical pain, okay? And you're calm by it. You understand that you put yourself in predicaments, okay? You put yourself in certain issues that you may not now, okay? But I'm getting this is like past energy. This physical pain is past energy, okay? And you're calm to this physical pain now because you've already endured it. You've already learned your lesson when it came to that. Yes, the karmic relationships, okay? So you know that the physical pain was the karmic relationship. Clarify this love over here with this other door. We got source. Yeah. You realize that the love is connected to source. The divine is not going to put you in something that is going to physically harm you. I'm hearing that's your choice. Okay? So if you are in a relationship, or if you are in a karmic relationship and you are physically being abused, that is not the divine. The divine did not send that person to you. That is a karmic relationship. Anything else, Spirit? The divine is love, okay? 313. We got freedom, okay? And spiritual message, yes. The source, the divine is love. The divine is freedom. Well, hold on. Boo-boo. I just heard, hold on, boo-boo. Okay, let me reiterate that. The divine is freedom to a point. When you start overusing your freedom, okay, because we still have guidelines and rules and regulations that we got to follow in the spirit realm as well, okay, because this is a spiritual message, okay? The divine gives us freedom. He does, okay? We have the choice of free will. But would you rather have the choice and not have to use it than use the choice? Whatever the scenario is to you, okay? Spiritual message. Okay, so we got March 31st, March 17th, March 24th, March 7th, March 29th. Okay, then we got July 29th, July 24th, July 17th, July 3rd, July 31st. Okay, we got ages 35, ages 29, 7, 24, 17, 41, 30, 31, and 3. Okay, also we got November 7th, November 17th, November 3rd, November 24th, November 29th. We got 24 out here. And we got 23, 24. And then we got 34 and 35. Okay, so all of those could be significant. Anything else, Spirit? We got karma. Okay. So I'm getting, with this karma and this loss, okay, I'm getting that the wheel can turn either way, okay? Yeah, burden of tears. Karma and loss, okay? So you may have gone through some things in a karmic relationship where you have may not understood I'm not getting like I don't want to say you didn't understand, but you was not quite aware of your actions. You was, but then again you wasn't, okay? With karmic relationships, a lot of times we are so under heavy manipulation and energy harvesting. Let's just put it that way, okay? So we can do things, and definitely if there's, oh my gosh, Archangel Michael, please block that. Definitely when there are a lot of spell work being done in a relationship or to you, okay? You may have acted out of character. That's normally not how you act, okay? And so 2707 on the clock. This could have caused a lot of loss. Like you know, no one is excluded from karma. We all have to, there's one day where we're all going to deal with our karma, okay? So Aquarius, you could have been in the mix of dealing with your karma, okay? And it brought a lot of loss to you and physical pain when it came to this karmic relationship, okay? But you understood that staying calm during this will also help you in the long run, because it will bring you back to source. With that being said, they're giving me, I know there's a verse in the Bible. I don't know it word from word, but the way it goes is pretty much like, you may have fled from the divine, okay? But you always know your way back. That is what I'm getting from this, okay? You know your way back to source. You could have felt like you lost your divinity, or you lost your love from spirit, because I'm getting freedom and love. So you could have felt like you going through this karma, you lost your freedom. The divine took your freedom away. You was isolated and you couldn't do much, okay? He also could have stripped you of everyone that you loved, or everyone that you thought loved you. It could have been a lot of physical pain. I'm picking up on past energy. This particular energy right here, this is past energy. I'm not picking up a lot of current energy from this. Okay? But I'm feeling What I'm also sensing from this, the way it's separated with the love, source, freedom, and spiritual message. And then this over here with the message of peace, physical pain, calm, karmic relationship, karma, and loss. You had to find yourself back to source. You had to find yourself back to spirit. You worked your way back there. A lot of physical pain. You could have lost a lot of people. You could have been going through karmic relationships, but you chose to be at peace, and you chose the calm instead of reacting. You knew that everything had a deeper meaning. And this is what is bringing on the self-focus as a highlight for the overall energy. Because where the divine is about to take you next is somewhere where you didn't even realize that you was going to be in. Hell, you may even be in it now, Aquarius, and not even realizing it. Okay, so let's move forward. Okay, so let's see what's Aquarius. Let's see what we need to finish healing out so we could walk through this doorway with light energy, okay? Light energy, I mean like not having burdens, you know, be upon your shoulders. Okay. What does Aquarius need to heal moving forward with this self-focused energy? Something about Hong Kong. They're bringing me back to Hong Kong. Okay? I usually don't I usually don't travel. Okay? So, yeah, I don't travel out of states, but Hong Kong, it keeps coming up to me, okay? So there may be something significant that's about to happen with Hong Kong. I don't know why they keeps bringing me a bail could be significant. I don't know, y'all. That Hong Kong and a bell. Is Hong Kong making a bell? Did they sound the bell? Like, I'm hearing a big bell. Like, Big Ben could be significant, but that isn't that in Big Ben is in Britain, right? In the UK? Look, let me get, yeah, with that traveling card, I need to brush up on my countries and all that. Thank you, Spirit. Because yeah. Okay. So what's that wall? The Great Wall of China. They're showing me that as well. Is one part, I gotta look this up. Is one part of the Great Wall of China like dismantled or like in what is that, in construction or something? If anyone knows, drop it down in the comments. What's going on in China? What's going on in Britain right now? And what's the other one? I said Big Ben, Britain. Yeah, Big Ben is in Britain. Hong Kong is in China with the Great Wall of China, I believe. Okay, so those three locations, Big Ben, Britain, Hong Kong, actual Hong Kong, and then where the the Great Wall of China is. Those 3 locations are significant. Something is about to be dismantled or in construction. Somebody, I'm seeing somebody like pull out something. Okay, so this may be something that is like buried underneath the ground, and they're like going to do construction and they find it. Okay, that could be significant. I don't know why they're showing me that. I don't know. This travel card is throwing up a whole lot. Okay, but get your suitcase ready. That's what I just heard. Get your suitcase ready. So if you don't have a suitcase, Aquarius, I advise you go get one. Or borrow one, okay? All right. What does Aquarius need to heal in this self-focused energy? Okay. I just heard splat. Splat could be significant. Okay. Is somebody taking a, not a nosedive, but a belly flop in the water? Okay. I didn't even think the pools were still open at this time. Okay. All right. What does Aquarius need to heal so we could move forward through this doorway without any weight on us? Pride. Okay. So 7 could be significant. July could be significant. Okay. A necklace is significant. Branded. I'm getting that as well. Okay. Somebody wants you to be branded. I'm getting that as well with this this face here. Well, the skull. I don't know why the skull has anything to do with branding, but I mean, it is the inside of the body, the skeletal system. Okay. So somebody wants, yeah, because you know when they brand like cows and stuff, they take that metal thing and they burn it first, they get it hot and everything, and then they brand the animal with it. They put it on their skin and they burn it. Okay. I'm not necessarily getting that somebody wants to burn you. Okay. Look. Okay. All right. So I don't think this is for everybody, okay? But that's significant, okay? So somebody may want to burn you, okay? So there might be a setup. Somebody may have an STD. This could be a spiritual STD. This could be a physical STD, okay? Somebody may want to try to burn you, okay? But then I'm also getting from this as well, branding. Somebody wants to brand you. Somebody wants to call you their own. Like theirs, okay? Like you are property of such and such. Branding, okay? Or your branding could be significant to this, okay? But pride, okay? Pride and ego. So you need to work on healing your pride just a little bit more, okay? What else does Aquarius need to heal so we can move forward into this doorway with less stress and burdens and baggage? We got cycles, okay? So 7, 6, okay? So look, it's going backwards again. So yes, when you heal, you are, in a sense, you are going backwards, but you're also moving forward at the same time, okay? So a lot of these cycles had to do with your pride, Aquarius. I know. Look, don't shoot the messenger, okay? Do not shoot the messenger. But it's clear. Pride and cycles. 6, 7, 7, 6. 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. Okay, so 6, 7 could be significant, okay? Ooh, excuse me. Okay, so 6, 7 could be significant, all right? But cycles. In order to move through the doorway, okay, so in order for something new to begin, something has to end, okay? So what I'm getting with the doorway in between pride and cycles, I'm getting that You are no longer standing in your pride when it comes to your cycles. You don't care. I'm getting that with the truth, with all those swords that are coming out of her head, that I just heard the truth will set you free. And two, I'm getting off of like a court case. When you put your hand on the Bible and you say, I swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God. Okay? So you could be dropping your pride. And even if you were right in a situation, you're just at the point where you're like, okay, yeah, I did it. You're over humbling yourself. That's what I'm getting from this, okay? But ending cycles. You're stripping your pride away while these cycles are coming to a close. I heard that some already closed. It's just a few more that have to end. Yeah, self-sabotage. Okay, so you could have been in the mood of self-sabotaging. And this could have been associated with your pride. I don't know why they want me to. Okay, I'll do it. All right, I'm letting go, and I'm allowing it this time. Give me a second. I don't know why this is significant, but they told me to go ahead and do it, so I'm gonna just go ahead and do it. All right. If my phone. I hate Androids. I'm so sorry. Hate is a strong word. I dislike Android software system. I'm sorry. Androids are so slow. So slow. I've had my iPhones for about a good 6 years. So it's like now, yes, I had to go back to a cheap iPhone, well, a cheap Android. But the software just sucks. It's so slow. And you know, I told my partner the other day, I told him, I said, you know what? I said, man, the divine is really pushing me to work on my patience. Because now that I had to force myself to get a cheap Android phone, because I got a little rough with the finances. Baby was sick. I was sick. I had to do what I had to do. Phone got cut off. I had to get me an Obama phone. But at the end of the day, what I was trying to say is that the universe works in mysterious ways. So if your ancestors and spirit guides in the universe is telling you, hey, I'll use me as an example. Hey, Jamie, you got to work on your patience. I need you to work on your patience just a little bit more. Just a little bit longer before we give you this gift. And I don't do it. What you think that the divine is going to do? The divine is going to put things in play to where you're going to have to work on things. 43 on the clock. So I had to work on my patience just a little bit more. And the divine knows that I absolutely do not do Androids whatsoever because of the software. It's so slow. And guess what? I got in my hand right now. Yes, this Android. Okay? So, the divine works in mysterious ways. 44:14 on the clock. Okay. Now, let's get back. Okay. They wanted me to look up the definition of pride and read it aloud, okay? A feeling of deep pleasure or satisfaction derived from one's own achievements, the achievements of those with whom one is closely associated, or from qualities or possessions that are widely admired. Okay, the team was bursting with pride after recording a sensational victory. Consciousness of one's own dignity. He swallowed his pride and asked for help. Okay, so you may have a little bit too much pride. Okay, I know I don't like to ask for help, but that was the definition. That because I thank you, Spirit, because although I am a college student, we tend to forget the actual definitions of things, and so we may put our own definition into it. Okay, but they wanted me to focus on number 2, consciousness of our own dignity. Okay, but the sentence that they used, he swallowed his pride and asked for help. Okay, so there may have been cycles where you had too much pride. You did not want to ask for help. Okay, but you understand that in order for certain doorways to become open, or for you to go through certain doorways, you're going to need to ask for help. Yes, I know, swallowing our pride and admitting and accepting that we need help, it's going to help us in the long way, okay? The long run. I just trust me, okay? I'm going through that exact thing right now as we speak. And sometimes, yeah, it hurts because it's like I want to be able to do it on my own. But then at the same time, God didn't ask Jesus to do it on his own. He had disciples. He had people that followed him and that worshiped him and that was there at his beck and call. So, yes, you can still have pride, okay? But you don't need a lot of it. Just like faith, okay? The Most High only asks us to have as much faith as a mustard seed. And mustard seeds, believe me, they are small. They ain't that big. If you ever seen a mustard seed, go look at a mustard seed, okay? All right, let's continue. Okay. What else does Aquarius need to heal or work on healing so we can move forward into this doorway? Was that it? Just the pride and the cycles? 6, 7, 6, 7. 6, 7, 11. We got help from above. 27. Okay, yeah, look, right there. Okay? The divine wants to help you. They want to help you. I'm hearing too. If you're struggling with asking for help in the physical, okay, so whether this be your, help from a friend, help from family, help from your current partner, your ex-partner, whoever it is, okay? If you're having trouble asking them, okay, ask help from the divine, okay? The divine will bring people. The divine will put people in place to where they will assist you. Okay? So even if you can't physically ask for help in the physical realm, ask the divine, because the divine will work ways and wonders that you didn't even realize. Okay? Let them help. Okay? Let the divine help you. That's what they're here for. Okay? Look, discover your life purpose, okay? And in the midst of asking for help, this is when you're going to start discovering your life purpose, okay? You may have multiple life purposes. It may just not be one. Your purpose in life may be to do two opposite things of each other. Music and travel. That's two opposites, okay? Yes, they work hand in hand, but they're two separate things. Okay? So 29 could be significant. Okay? And selling out. 1. Here we go. Have faith. All right? Stop selling yourself short. Stop selling out. You're good enough. Stop biting your own blood. Stop biting your own hand off, Aquarius. Okay? You need that hand. You need that arm. You need that blood that you're sucking out. So take your jaws off your arm and refocus. Okay? Do not be a sellout. And don't allow people to call you a sellout. Work through the things that you need to work on. Anything else, Holy Spirit? We at 51:15. Is there anything else? Yeah, self-love, 24. Look, have faith is back out on the bottom of the deck. I kid you not. I kid you not. Thank you, Spirit. We got self-love, okay? Self-focus, self-love. All right? Recenter yourself. Victim consciousness, okay? Get out of this victim mentality. We're aware, okay? We understand that we all can get stuck in that victim mentality. Don't allow it to trap you, okay? Gain the courage that you need to move forward. Okay? I feel like, too, that with this being like this, with this self-love and victim consciousness, I'm getting that there could be people in your past that wanted to put you in this victim consciousness state, okay? But then I'm also getting, too, that you could have put yourself here and you realized that this was the wrong self-love, okay? You're not a victim if you also continued to put yourself in that predicament. You're not a victim. So let's just say, okay, we got Teresa and Alvin, okay? Teresa is abusive to Alan, physically abusive to Alan, okay? She's in her, she has, what is it? What do they call it? An over dominant masculine energy for a female, okay? So, Teresa is physically abusive to Alan, okay? Alan wants to leave, but Alan keeps going back to her. Alan is still in this victim consciousness. Oh, why me? But then he expresses it to his friends. I want to get out. Okay? So his friends help him try to get out. Okay? He gets out. But then he goes back to her. He goes back to Teresa. So once you go back to a predicament that you already know is not good for you, you are no longer a victim. At least in my eyes, you are no longer a victim. Because you chose to go back. You knew that Teresa was physically abusive, mentally abusive, emotionally abusive. But Alvin chose to go back. They may have kids together. They may own a house together. They may love each other, okay? But with physical abuse, love, you could take love out the equation, because once you put your hands on me, that's it. There is no love. There is no whatsoever. Even 2 years down the line, don't call me talking about I love you. Nah. Where was that love when you put your physical fist in my face? Where was that love? Okay, Aquarius. All right. I don't think I'm talking to I don't think I'm talking to the Aquarians on this, but it just came up again. Okay, so victim mentality. Stay out of that victim mentality. Okay, if you put yourself in that predicament more than one time, okay, what's that saying? Fooled me once, shame on me. Fooled me twice, shame on you. Fooled me 3 times, fuck the peace signs. Load the chopper, let it rain on you. That type of shit. That song. Fool me once, you got me. Fool me twice, that's on me. But you can never fool me 3 times, because I'm going to load the chopper and I'm going to make sure it rains on you. And for me, that's a spiritual standpoint. That right there, that's spiritual automatically. I'm not loading no chopper up. None whatsoever. You ain't catching me with no gun in my hand. At all. But you see this victim consciousness, stay out of this, okay? If you put yourself in that predicament, you are no longer a victim. At all. You are aware. You are consciously aware of what is going on. And you know that self-love is where it is at. It is not the victim consciousness. All right, so let's keep moving forward. I like how that energy just wanted to pop in and show itself and then just pop right back out. Thank you. Wholeheartedly, thank you. All right. I'm also getting the Invisible Man as well. Okay, you may see him, you may not. I feel like that's specific. I don't know why. I just heard detail. Okay, so that is a specific detail. If it resonates with you, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Okay, but the Invisible Man. Okay, something about the Invisible Man. You see him, you may not. So gone ghost. Okay, so somebody may be a ghost. You may see a ghost, okay? Invisible Man, you may see him, you may not. That's creepy. Like, that's on some, like, that feel like stalkerish a little bit to me. That does feel a little stalkerish. Okay, so yeah, let's see what that involves. What's up with this Invisible Man that we just got? What is that? Can you tell us about this? Oh, excuse me. I'm seeing signposts along the path. Okay, so you might be walking on a path or like just walking down the street and seeing like signs. There's going to be some downloads that come after you seeing those signs. So just pay attention, okay? All right, what's going on with this Invisible Man? In the Aquarius reading, what's going on with this Invisible Man? Can you tell us more about this Invisible Man? We got adjudication. You could be in a relationship with this person. 30 could be significant. Okay, a court case. Child and gifts. Okay, so somebody could have put themselves on child support. That's also what I'm getting from here. But there is a child that is gifted. But then I'm also getting there's about to be there could have, okay, so if you was fighting for custody of your child, you're going to get the custody. It may take, I'm hearing, a few years. Okay. Yeah, with the government shutdown, they holding all of our kids hostage. I digress. But then I'm also getting to that, like, if you was in a relationship with somebody and the relationship didn't work out, okay, somebody owes your child, like, back child support, and you're about to get it, okay? You could be unaware of this altogether. I'm also getting to that with this judication here, child, and gift in this order, I'm also getting that when you come together with somebody, if you, like, are a single mother or a single father, this person is also going to gift your child with something that is going to help them in the future. So this is what this invisible man is doing. Okay, so this invisible man could be getting justice for your child or a child, okay? This invisible man could also be thinking about gifting you with the child, okay? We got sudden wealth, despair, and imprisonment. Okay, so somebody may end up going to jail because of this gift that comes to this child. Clarify this. Yeah, courthouse and wealthy man. I'm hearing bells will be ringing. Sad, sad song. Somebody wants to marry you. I'm getting the papers right here, but then I'm also getting whatever this is. What is that? It's like gears, okay? So gears could be significant. Somebody is grinding their gears. Somebody's thinking a lot. It's like a brain, like, you know, what's that cartoon that had that guy's head in the thing that looked like that? Like, this right here is the guy's head, but then he walk around with the whole, like, his body is not attached to his head, but his head is still physically working and processing automatically, okay? So somebody may want to, like, grind your gears or, like, think of different ways of assisting. I'm getting assisting, but grinding gears. Mental. Somebody wants to mentally assist you. Grinding gears. Collaborate. Oh, thank you, Holy Spirit. Collaborate. What the fuck? What? Coffin. Oh, there could be an ending. Ooh. Somebody may want to collaborate when it comes to a funeral. Okay? My condolences if that is with the coffin card, okay? With the endings. What else is here with the clarify the courthouse and the wealthy man? Is this the invisible man? Well, he showed his face, so he ain't so, well, he said either you see me or you don't. Okay, so imprisonment. So courthouse, wealthy man, in imprisonment. Okay, so this Somebody's going to, I'm seeing this clear as day. Somebody is going to jail for back child support. Clarify this imprisonment, courthouse, and wealthy man. We got mature man, so okay. And high honor. 525 could be significant, okay. Okay, so in despair. Ooh. Why? Okay, why am I picking up? Okay, so I'm picking up on like a baby mama, baby daddy situation. Okay? Somebody wants to take things to a next level, okay? You could be a single mother. All right? There could be it could really go either way. It can really go either way. That's what I'm seeing here. But this wealthy man, it looks like this wealthy man may end up going to prison or being arrested for back child support. With this child and gift here and this adjudication, that to me represents child support court. Okay. There's somebody that wants to collaborate with you. My eyes are burning. Somebody is in despair right now because of the fact that they're debating. Inside scoop. Okay, so the inside scoop of this is that, do I have to? Okay, so somebody is thinking of a way. I really don't want to say this. I really don't. But okay, I'm gonna say it because Divine wants me to say it. Somebody wants to collaborate with you, okay, but then there could be the baby daddy in the mix or in the way, okay? They're trying to figure out how to get this person to waive their rights or put them in jail for either back child support or something that they have did in regards to a child. Okay? So if your baby daddy hasn't been paying their child support and stuff like that, you may not even put this person on child support. Your baby daddy, I'm also getting somebody's baby daddy put themselves on child support and fucked themselves in the butt. And the reason why I say that is because if someone put themselves on child support and then still does not want to pick up their child when they're supposed to, or when the visitations are like agreed upon and stuff like that, they're not going by what the courts said to do. So with this mature man in high honor, somebody also with this imprisonment here, that's right here over the courthouse and the wealthy man, and then over here the mature man and the high honor clarifying the imprisonment. there are two masculine energies here that feel like they're both imprisoned. They don't know which way they want to go. I'm honestly getting also too that there could be two masculine energies that are fighting for this connection to be in a relationship with you. But unfortunately, there is this child card. Clarify this child. Clarify the child. We got main male. Okay, so this main male is the father to this child. This main male is connected to this child in some type of way. If it's not the father, it's like a stepfather, yeah, like a stepfather. Number one. Yeah, they're saying one. They're pointing to number one. Okay, so it could be the father of the child, or it could be the stepfather. Okay, the stepfathers usually take on the role of being the main father because the main father don't, you know, I don't know. Okay. But we got three masculine energies out here. We got a wealthy man, a main male, and a mature man. Okay. Three males out here. It don't look pretty with this imprisonment. It can go either way. It really could. It really honestly could. I'm seeing so many different ways and directions. But child support is being implemented here in some type of way. I'm also getting to that if somebody does want to marry you, somebody also wants to change this child's last name to theirs. And this could leave somebody feeling imprisoned because they won't be able to have a say in it. This person won't be able to have a say in anything. Once the reunion comes, yeah, I'm not seeing. Yeah. What else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, we got mature man on journey and then concern. Okay, so this journey could be a concern for this mature man. Okay, or this mature man got a message of concern that he is about to be leaving. Okay, so because we clarified the imprisonment and we got the mature man in high honor. So this mature man who is in high honor could be concerned about a journey that he is going to have to go on. October 30th could be significant. We got 10:30. We got 10:23 here. Didn't I say something about the 23rd could be significant? Yeah, we got this. We got October 23rd out here. So we got 2323. We got 525. Yeah, sudden wealth. Okay. This is a journey to sudden wealth, but it's concerning because there's a child involved. Yeah, courtship. House and change. Yeah, it's going to bring, this courtship it's going to bring a lot of change. Definitely a lot of change. It could have already brought a lot of change. And this child is sitting here right in the middle of the whole thing. Mature woman, occupation, despair. Okay, so a mature woman is in despair about the main female's occupation when it comes to this official person. She ain't got to work if she don't want to work. That's what I just heard. Okay, so yeah, marriage, lover's pathway, unexpected income, message of concern. Okay, so a lot of people are concerned about this courtship, about this relationship. It could be a single man and a single mother, okay, coming together. But I feel like a lot of hands are trying to be in the midst of this relationship. There's a lot of concern here. What else, Holy Spirit? We got message. Okay, yeah, look, 7-11 on the 7-11. So 711, we got the 411 coming out here. What's this message? What's this message? What's this message? Letter, message, a concern about a marriage. Yeah. 3/14, so March 14th could be significant. April 14th could be significant. April 11th. 10/11 could be significant. Yeah, distant horizons. Okay, yeah, so there is definitely a concern about a marriage. CM could be significant, okay? I see the letter CMF. Okay, CMF could be significant. 311. What number is that? 18. So January 18th could be significant. January 30th, 13th, 11th, 23rd, 9th, 29th, 20th, 17th, 4th, the 3rd, the 7th, the 14th, the 11th, the 5th, the 10th, the 25th, 23rd. Okay. All right. Anything else to let us know about this? We got a main female. And we got family room. Okay, we got thief. Somebody feels like you're taking their baby away. Okay, this could be like a child, a grandchild. 212 could be significant. February 21st could be significant. Yeah, thief, it wanted to come back out. So somebody feels like you're taking their child away, or you're taking their grandchild away. I don't know. Grandchild, child, shit, child. Yeah, despair. Okay, not hiring, thief. Okay, so Aquarius, you could, I'm getting that this main female is you, okay? That you're in this energy, this family room energy, okay? And a lot of people are just in despair. They're saying that you're a thief because you took this person away from their family. You took this person away from them, or whoever this is. Who is saying that Aquarius is a thief? It's an ending. It's just an ending. It's who's saying that Aquarius is the thief and that they took their kid away, their family member away? Who's saying? Well, I feel like I got all the people out here. Yeah, it's a coffin. We got thief, unexpected income, and pathway, and then coffin at the end of the thing, okay? So they feel like you're a thief on your journey because all it does is bring endings. False person, mature woman, privileged lady, occupation. Yeah. Everyone is in despair about this relationship, but why is not the collective? Okay, who is saying that the Aquarius is a thief? Look, it wanted to come back out. We got thoughts, occupation, privileged lady. Okay, so they're thinking about your occupation. Okay, so somebody may have tried to take this away from you. Okay, who is saying that Aquarius is a thief? The Lovers. Great fortune, expectation, official person, bad health, community, poverty, distant horizons, thief, wanted to fall out, unexpected income, pathway, false person, mature woman. So Aquarius, your lover is trying to say that you are the thief. Or this could be you saying that your lover is the thief. Somebody a thief here. Okay? It wanted to pop out with the community. Who is the thief in this situation? Who is the thief? Who is the thief? Look, we got bad health. So someone who is in bad health, who may end up being dying, who end up might coffin soon. Let's just say that. Bad health, expectation. Somebody has an so somebody knows that they are in bad health and they are expecting to leave this earth soon. Any more? Who is this thief? Yep, they was like, nope, shuffle again. Okay. All right, so I'm going to take these back. Because that's all we need to know. Look, false person, mature woman, pathway. All of these, I didn't even realize they weren't even in the same direction. Okay. Oh, damn. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. Who is this thief in that situation? Who is calling the Aquarius a thief? Who is calling Aquarius a thief? It looks like they don't want to answer that question. Who is calling Aquarius the thief in the situation? Child. Okay, so there's a child. It's back out. So a child is trying to say that you are a false person. 818. 188 could be significant. Okay. I'm hearing that's a part of somebody's telephone number. We got thief and poverty. Child, false person, thief, poverty. So, Aquarius, do you have an older child that is saying you stole from them and kicked them out? I'm also getting too that there is a child that is of age in Bible years, so is over 10 years old, that knows right from wrong. I just heard setup. Okay, clarify this thief and poverty. Okay, so it might have to do along the lines of a property. Okay, like a physical property. So we got community and we got main male. All right, so off top what I'm getting in thoughts. Okay, off top what I'm getting from this. Okay. There are children involved in this situation, okay? Whether this your children or other people's children, okay? There is a false person. This child could be the false person, okay? There is a thief in the situation that might end up going to jail or end up in poverty. Okay, I'm also getting too that there is within this community from this main male. Okay, so this could be like a family member to this main male, okay? This person is a false person. And they try to portray themselves as a good person when it came to this child. I'm also getting too that this child could have been watched by this false person, okay, who was a thief. and underhandedly almost put you and your children in poverty because of the hands that they had with the community and this main male. I'm also getting too, somebody is saying that you and your child are false people because you caught them in deceitful energy and you caught on to their thieving bullshit. And now that they are about to go in poverty within this community, they're telling the main male that you're a false person. And this is in this main male's thoughts. Okay, so I'm seeing in the paper, I'm seeing a W, I'm seeing an M, I'm seeing a C, I'm seeing a 6, a 2, and an 8. Okay, so 6, 2, 8 could be significant. A C, M, or a C, W could be significant. Okay. We got privileged lady. Yeah, it wanted to come out sideways. So it's like they didn't want you to be privileged. They wanted you to be off your rocker. I'm going to leave it sideways. I'm going to leave it like that. What's up with this privileged lady? Damn. Yeah, that's too many. I ain't taking all that. What's up with this privileged lady? Damn. Really? Oh, you just want me to see it. Okay. Main female, coffin, sudden wealth, and thoughts. Okay, so somebody might be passing away. My condolences. What's up with this privileged lady? It's already a minute 20. I mean, a minute 26. An hour and 26. Okay, what's up with this privileged lady? We got message and courtship. Okay. I'm hearing is go from here. Okay. Yeah. Journey and family room. Message, courtship, journey, and family room. Yeah. There's no, I'm hearing antidote. Okay. So we got marriage and expectation. I wanted to put them face to face. Okay. Like this. So that could be significant. You have an expectation of marriage. Okay. And so does this main male. Yeah, thoughts. And bad health. With great fortune. Concern. Cupid could be significant. Eyes. There's like a lot of eyes watching. We got 416 back out here. Okay. I feel like there is an energy out here that wants to move forward, but they have to do it in a strategic way because of this community. With this family room, community, and thoughts right here, I'm getting that at first it could have been a collective collaboration on whatever this situation is. But now I feel like it's being strictly between this courtship. 424 could be significant. Look, I'm seeing CM again. Okay, so the initial C and M, as in Mary, mom, could be significant. Caitlin. I feel like, okay. With this C and this M back here, and with this Cupid right here that's looking down at this couple, okay, I'm getting that these two had a watchful eye when it came to this courtship, okay? Everybody's eyes, okay? It could have been up to 4 people that were trying to be in the midst of this courtship. Message. That's all I'm hearing. You just got a message. No, letter. You just got a letter. You just got a letter. You just got a letter. I wonder who it's from. Okay, so Blue's Clues energy about this sudden wealth. All right, let's wrap this up. Okay, yeah, we got mature male. Mature man. Okay, so this could be an older male that is in this family. Okay. What's going on with this mature man? We got expectation, despair, and wealthy man. So they're expecting this wealthy man to be in despair. Why am I getting the, what is this, like a friend or something? An ending to a mature woman. So, okay. So these people try to say that you were a false person, but you ended up being the privileged lady. And so now that they're understanding that you two, you and your counterpart are on the same page, this community is in a frenzy, okay? This community is worried about the endings that are going to be occurring in their life. Whether this be physical endings, spiritually endings, emotional, mental, whatever have you endings, okay? Yeah, it's going to bring a lot of change. 919 could be significant. We're seeing a lot of repeating patterns. Lovers. Yeah, it's a change to this lovers dynamic. Because look, the divine has a hand in it. And whoever goes against it will be imprisoned when it comes to this marriage. So be careful. Okay? So be careful. Yeah, we're going to leave it right there. Yeah, message of concern. Okay, so this could be leading a message of concern for somebody. Okay. All right, remember to self-focus. Okay, we are focusing this week. We are focusing on ourselves, making sure that we need to do what we need to do. All right. They judged you. Okay, so we gonna get, let's do 4 from each deck. So that will give us 12 total. Okay. All right. Please give us some information on that situation. Clarify the situation for us. For the Aquarius. Clarify the situation. So it looks like you are about to get a gift, a courtship, a gift. Okay, this could be the lines of a long-term relationship, long-term friendship. It could even be marriage. Okay, there's a lot of people that are still wanting to go against this relationship. They're surprised that it even worked out and lasted this long. Okay, but I mean, if it's divinely guided and it's divinely orchestrated, of course it's gonna last long. Even if the people aren't in connection, okay? The energy, the love is still gonna be there. All right, give us 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, first card out. Get in your CEO mindset, okay? So you got stuff you got to do. You don't have no time to be focusing on no type of relationship with anybody right now, okay? We got to get in our CEO mindset. We got businesses we got to be running. We got businesses we got to be starting. There ain't no time for no play games, okay? Take your power back, okay? Because they know that they made a mistake. You know that they know that you know that they made a mistake, okay? They know that you know that they know they also made a mistake. You know that they know that you know that they made a mistake. It goes both ways. They know that they made a mistake, and you also know that you made a mistake, okay? With that being said, take your power back, okay? Self-focus. We need to reassess. Let's go back over here, okay? Yes, listen to your intuition because you healed. Time to move forward. Plain as day. Thank you, Spirit. Plain as day. Oop. I got cards flying over here, all which ways. Now, what were these? Okay, yeah, rainflowers. Take a chance on them, okay? Protest, start a revolution. Universe, we all are just stardust. And sundress, do it for you. Okay? So all of those are significant. Okay? Raindrops could be significant. Take a chance on them. The divine wants you to take a chance on them because they're about to have you start a revolution that's going to help the universe. Okay? Because even though you are a small speck in the universe, you're just a small stardust, okay, in the universe, okay? With you focusing on this self-focus and this self-love and everything, you're helping the universe out more than you know it. Just by being in this energy of doing it for you. Because you raise your vibration, you're only one small speck, but that one small little speck is going to glow like this. And then that speck over there, that's going to start glowing. It's going to shower like wildfire. But instead, it's going to be raindrops. Okay? The divine don't burn anybody. Well, I mean, he can if he wants. They can if they want to. But we going to get a pour down. Okay? This could be money. Okay, you are meant to change. You are meant to inspire. You are meant to love. You are meant to do so much more than worry about a funky little relationship that's still going to be there. That is still going to be there at the end of the day. So why not focus on the things that you need to? So you could let that man or that female's mind focus on what they need to. Then y'all are working together in tandem on both of y'all missions and focusing. Once you start self-focusing, then it's going to pull that other person to do the same. Okay? Even if they, yeah, you are the key. You did it, divine feminine, on top of the world. Okay? I was just about to say, even if this person looks at you and has some animosity because you are doing better in your life than they are, or you have so many more accomplishments than they do and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, we could all be stripped of everything outside of us. All of our accomplishments, all of our titles, our labels, everything. And guess what? If we strip all of those down, including our clothes, what do you get? A naked person. You get nobody with no type of clothing on, no awards, no achievements, no nothing. You get a human being. You get a human naked person. That's all you get. So, with going back to the core of things, okay, you know, Aquarius, that you are just a small speck in the universe. You already know this, okay? You know that at the end of the day, your accomplishments, your achievements, and everything like that doesn't matter because it's on the outside of you. What matters is what's on the inside. The growth that you made on mastering self. Okay? You defeated them. Wish fulfillment feels like a nightmare. They can't think straight. And they need you. And that is so crazy how all four of these came out together. Together. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're only a day away. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're only a day away. I know that probably sounded horrible. I'm so sorry for y'all speakers. I should have warned y'all. I don't know why they had me burst out in nanny, not even nanny, in Annie mode. Okay? Annie mode right now. CEO mindset. She got adopted by a CEO. Annie. Annie in the movie, what's his name? Wallaby Warbucks or Morbucks? Oh, Mr. Wallaby Warbucks. Whatever his name is. Okay, Warbucks. I don't know. But I don't know why I'm getting that. Like tomorrow, like that's where you're focusing at. You're focusing on tomorrow. You're not focusing on the right here, right now. Oh, well, me, my relationship is horrible. I don't know what to do. You're not focusing on it. That's what they're focusing on, okay? You're focusing right here. Self-focus, self-mastery. We're loving ourselves, okay? All right, we got one more deck. And then we got to go. It's almost 2 hours. You know, it's going to take forever to freaking upload this one. Okay, so a sister could be significant, okay? All right. Give us 4 cards that go along with the situation for this reading or the issue. Only 4 cards in this deck, please and thank you. I don't know why I felt like I had to yell at my deck. Like, what the heck? Thursday, just breathe, okay? Something could be happening on Thursday. Just breathe, okay? Whatever it is, I don't know. It could be Thursday right now. I don't even know where my phone is. Look, let me find out. It's Thursday. Oh, almost. It's 11:15 on a Wednesday, okay? All right, so Thursday, just breathe, okay? So tomorrow, just breathe, Aquarius. By the time you watch this, it will be tomorrow, okay? So Thursday, just breathe. All right, you may need to just breathe through this message right here, this reading. 144, okay? So, give us some more messages that go along with this situation. Damn, they're eager. Okay, so now people are eager. Okay, so this is the deck. That's the reason why I felt like I had to yell at my deck and tell them only 4 cards. Only 4 cards. See? Look. Eager. Eager energy. So I may end up doing another reading and start off with this deck because there is a lot that apparently needs to be said. Divine Feminine. Okay? Yeah, because once I picked up this deck, it was like on and popping. Okay. All right, let's go. 4 cards, please. Two more. One more. Okay, so first card out, we got West Virginia. Okay, so somebody could live in West Virginia, come from West Virginia. Okay, we got shootout. It came in reverse. Okay, so I feel like there could have been like a shootout or like a setup to where there was about to be a shootout. Okay, Divine stepped in. You're free now. Okay, they're gonna come back to explain everything. They are coming back to explain everything. So there also could be a shootout in West Virginia, and the Divine stops it. But then there is some explaining that has to be done. Yeah, a sister could be involved with this, okay? Poison. Montgomery in reverse. Okay, so a sister could have tried to poison you. You want me to keep going, Spirit? Okay, let's get a few more cards. All right, a few more. We got Wake Up Collective, okay? Your vibration is too high for them. All right, so Collective, you need to wake up. This also could be Collective. Also, your collective needs to wake up. You have assignments to where you need to help awaken the people that are in your collective and the people that are around you. And you could be slacking on that, okay? Take a step back and reassess the situation. Honey bear could be significant. I'm a gummy bear, gummy bear. Somebody may eat gummy bears. We got fast food, car wash. Okay, that could be significant. We got watching you closely. Okay, so there could be people that are at a fast food restaurant or like a car wash that watch you closely. They could be associated with this planned shootout that failed. Yeah, we got stay grounded. Okay, a water sign could be significant. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We got inside the box thinkers. Okay, so these people, they can't think outside the box. That's why all their setups that's why all the setups fail. Yeah, the beginning is always the hardest. Okay, so just take that step. One step at a time. A pimp or an ex-pimp is in reverse. Okay, so this pimp is not, it's not good for this pimp or ex-pimp. What's going on with this pimp or ex-pimp? Trying to block your blessings. And a snake. Okay, so this pimp or ex-pimp is a snake. And they are trying to block your blessings. Okay? They about to get caught up. Yeah, you healed your inner child. That's that snake from the beginning of the video. That serpent. That sacred serpent. You will bow before me, divine feminine. It came out in reverse. Yeah. Divine feminines don't bow to pimps or ex-pimps. I'm sorry. We just don't. That's not going to happen. Not whatsoever. Yeah, time is ticking. Okay. So the time is ticking. They still trying to offer you, but it ain't working. Yeah, a past life soulmate. Okay, return to sender times 10. Love yourself. So you returned all this shit. Yeah, look, a murder setup. I kid you not. Confirmation. You returned all this back to sender. Somebody about to lose their life. If they try to send death magic towards you, the people are on the chopping block now. Yeah, someone took a loan out in your name, okay? They can't hide. You see them. Ooh. Your family is involved, Aquarius. A grandfather, okay? If your grandfather passed away, your grandfather knows every last person. Every last entity that had a hand in it. Because this grandfather was also a part of it. That's fucked up. That's so fucked up. Yeah, don't drink what they make you. Watch your drinks. Watch your food. Make your own shit. If you about to go to a gathering and you know you about to be at somebody else's house, make your shit in advance. Okay? Look. I can't tonight. It's too late for all this. I put death energy in your food, divine feminine. How are you still alive? They're just confirming. Wow. Spirit. Look, don't drink what they make you. Back out the bottom of the deck. 15151. What the heck? Anything else, Holy Spirit, for Aquarius? What does Aquarius need to know? Just breathe. You about to find out a whole lot of shit and who had a hand in everything. And you need to just breathe, okay? Because, look, a murder setup came back out. Time to make a change. Keep going. Divine feminine, okay? Your mother could be involved. A mother, a baby mother, okay? They want you to fail. A storm is coming. White man or woman, warehouse worker, okay? An uncle could be involved. Choose wisely, okay? A sister who poisoned you. Look. Look, don't get me to thinking. Don't get me to thinking. Look, I'm taking my advice in that other reading I did today. Let me get myself out of the Aquarius Ocean. I'm taking myself out of the Aquarius Ocean right now, okay? Because somebody just blacked the fuck out. Somebody blacked out. Somebody. Like, I was about to get in my head and start thinking. That's why I said, don't get me to start thinking. Okay? Because, I kid you not. I saw myself in my head. Like, you know how you see, like, let's just say you see a person and then, like, the video will take you, like, inside their ear into their brain, but then it'll be, like, a whole another person inside their brain. But then you take the camera and then you go inside that person's brain. And there's another person in that brain. That's what I'm seeing. Like, what is that toy that has the cups? Like the little people They're about like that big. Each of them have like a different size, and like you stack them. Okay, so that's what I'm getting as well. Look, don't get me to thinking Aquarius, because ooh-wee, I can't. Not tonight, not tonight, not tonight. I'm supposed to be in bed. Yeah, Egyptian descent. Okay, you could be Egyptian descent. Okay. Blacked out, came back out. A storm is coming. Okay, so somebody is about to black out. I'm also seeing like somebody's vision just go like completely black. We got stolen inheritance, okay? Lincoln could be significant. It came out in reverse. Earth sign. So we got earth sign and water sign out here. We got Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, as well as Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. A murder setup. Look, I'm about to stop. Yeah, a mother. Time to make a change. Keep going, Divine Feminine, okay? You about to be a president. They have you fucked up, your ancestors said. For manipulation. Yeah. I tried and failed. Divine Feminine wins. Thursday. Look. Latin man or woman. You won. You won Thursday. It is up from here. When it's up, then it's what? Then it's up. When 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 it's up. Hey. Let me quit. My baby's sleeping. Let me quit. My baby is sleeping. Okay, so we got an earth sign out here. So I want to see something since we already past time. And it's going to take forever for it to upload anyways. We might as well get all of our questions asked right here, right now, while court is in session. I want to see what's going on with this earth sign and this water sign. Oh. I just automatically feel like I mixed my cards up. I don't like that whatsoever. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay. Alrighty. Sorry, y'all. I had to separate my stuff. I don't like when my cards are mixed up, even though these are the ones that I made. Yeah, I have specific decks that I also use as well. So Friday could be significant as well. That didn't belong in this deck. Okay. So now they want me to go back through these decks that we just used. And get 2 from each for the signs. Okay, and then we gonna close it out there because it's past 2 hours. And it's gonna take about 5 hours just to upload. Okay. So, sunflowers could be significant. All right, what's going on with this earth sign? Give me 2 cards out of this deck. What's going on with this earth sign? Don't stop, keep going. So this earth sign had a hand in you not speaking, okay? They said take all of it, okay? What's up with this water sign, Spirit? What's up, water sign? How many cards do we get in this? I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh, that's crazy. 4, okay. So we'll get 4, I guess, from the other one. They said flip them over. All right, I'll flip them over. Okay. So 3 more for the water sign. 3 more cards out of this deck for the water sign. 3 more. What's going on with this water sign when it comes to the Aquarius? 1. Okay. This one wanted to come out, okay? Meditate to gain clarity, okay? All right, tell us more about this earth sign, Holy Spirit. Tell us more about this earth sign that is associated with Aquarius. Or what did this earth sign do to Aquarius? This earth sign don't want to tell it. Does not want the energy to come out. But it gonna come out one way or another. 4 cards for this earth sign. 3, 2, 1. All right. Clarify this water sign for the Aquarius. What's going on with this water sign? And what hand do they have when it comes to the Aquarius? What hand do they play? Yeah, I'm beat. I thought I was going to do a whole nother reading after this. Yeah, right. Bullshit. Tired. I may possibly. I don't know. We sitting at 2 hours and 3 minutes, man. This, woof, I think this is about the longest. My juice done got warm. Woo. That Minute Maid be, woo, and pinch your thirst. 4 signs. 4 cards for the water sign, please. 1. I need 3 more. 2. 2. And 1 more. Oh, sorry, Aquarius. 1 more for the water sign. All right, last around. Alright. Give us more on this earth sign that is associated with Aquarius. Give us more on this earth sign. Capricorn, Taurus, as well as Virgo. Give us more on this earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, as well as Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus, as well as Virgo. Ooh. Almost there, y'all. Almost there. It's the last one. Okay. Alright, 4 cards for this earth sign. 3 cards for this earth sign. Capricorn, Taurus, as well as Virgo. 2 cards. Okay. Last one, Holy Spirit, for this water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Oh, excuse me. Alright. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Alright, last shuffle. Okay, 4 cards for the water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Two more. Okay, we got mother or father at the bottom of the deck. Of that deck, okay? Dang, that went all the way over there. I can't even get it. I can't breathe. Aquarius. I couldn't breathe. All right, let's get going so we can get out of here. Okay, I held y'all up too long. Okay, so for this earth sign, okay, don't stop, keep going. We got you're untouchable. You did it, divine feminine, on top of the world and attacking your children. Your children are protected, okay? So this earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, as well as Virgo, has been attacking your children. But you are untouchable. Untouchable. Untaxable. Okay? You're untouchable and untaxable, okay? So they could have been trying to tax something on you. It didn't work so well. Okay? So, for this earth sign could have tried to get you to shut up. Okay? To not use your gifts, to not speak, to not do any of that. Okay? But you chose to keep going. Okay? You're not stopping. You're going to keep going. You know the direction that the divine wants you to go in. Okay? And the divine is assisting you. You are on top of the world. Okay? These people tried to attack your children. They failed to realize that your children are also protected. Okay? They come out of you. They are protected. Okay? But then I'm also getting too that this could be children attacking other children as well. Okay? So when it comes to bullying and all that other stuff, be mindful, but also set an example. If you got adults bullying other adults and your children are watching you bully another adult, what do you think your children are going to think They are going to think that it is okay to bully another person, and it's not. Okay? And just because you're untouchable doesn't mean that you can walk around bullying other people. We can't. That's not how life goes. All right? Playing in your energy. Okay, so this earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, as well as Virgo, has been playing in your energy. You already know this. I feel like you caught on to this a long time ago. You could have cut this person off. Brainstorming to keep you stuck. I don't even have any words right now. Death spells, evil eye, voodoo, hoodoo, dolls. Let's get it out. For the voodoo, hoodoo. Go through the back door. Bye-bye. We ring the bell on death spells. Okay, black man or woman. Okay, so this black man or woman, earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, as well as Virgo, okay? They about to have a major backfire. One, if they brainwash you or brainwash someone else, conditioning. Let me use that word, conditioning, okay? So if they conditioned children or other people or anything like this, okay, their conditioning, their brainwashing is backfiring on them, okay? They could have forget me spells is what I'm hearing as well put on you with the death spells and stuff like that. They're going to start losing their memory. It's like an early sign of, what is it? Dementia, but it's like full blown. It's past the early stages, but it's like because they had so much done with this forget me spells and death magic and stuff like that. When it hits them, it's going to skip the first portion of the signs, basically. So like you get signs that your body is going through early signs of dementia. Okay, early stages of dementia. Because of the brainwashing, this person is going to miss that stage and just go straight into dementia. Okay? Sunday could be significant. You could find this out on Sunday, okay? Or Sunday, you could find out that there was a murder set up by an uncle, okay? And it could have been paid by a horse trainer. Or a horse trainer is significant. So this uncle, earth sign, it's the only person that came out. Dang, is it? No, black man or woman. Well, I'd hate to say that if you have an uncle that is a black man or a woman that knows a horse trainer, you know the horse tranquilizer guns? Okay. Somebody is going to try to tranquilize your ass. They playing in your energy, so you know this. You know this. And this is fucked up. For all the popos out there, I just want to let you know, if you are watching, there is a murder setup going down on Sunday with a black man or woman who is an uncle that is an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, as well as Virgo, okay? He's associated with the horse trainer. He might end up trying to get some horse tranquilizer gun and the medicine that go into it. Because, yeah, there's a murder set up here, okay? These death spells ain't working, so now they got to get a tranquilizer gun. So now they got to get a tranquilizer gun. They trying to numb the fuck out of you. They don't want you. Oh my gosh. This earth sign, man. This Uncle Earth sign. Woo! Wee. A murder setup gone wrong. Plot twist. Ambulance. Damn. And that's kind of fucked up too, because it gave an exact day. Sunday. All right, y'all. Okay, so now that we got earth sign out the way, okay, let's get to this water sign. All right. Remember, we are still doing self-focus. Okay. We are just tapping into the energies that came out in the reading. That is all we are doing. We are still focusing on self. Okay, because we know that these people are just vampires. Okay, and your ancestors want you to light candles for them. Okay, so you may be behind on your rituals when it comes to you and your ancestors coming together and collaborating, and also just being one with each other. Okay, you may need to set a specific time during the day where you go into solitude and you take your candle and you take your notebook and you take whatever you need to take, your tea, coffee, whatever, okay, and just sit with you, spirit, and a candle, and just talk with them and just, mingle and talk, okay? But these vampires, they can't think straight, okay? They only wanted you for sex. Okay, it came out in reverse, but I feel like with this water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, I'm feeling like this. It could go both ways, okay? But I'm keeping everything in the upright because I want you to read the words, okay? So the Most High has your back, okay? Monday could have been significant. All right. They are busted. Okay, so somebody is busted on a Monday. (111) new beginnings, leadership, creativity, and spirituality. Okay, so you got some type of level up or new beginning. What was that? The new moon? We just had a new moon too, okay? But a new level, new beginnings are coming up, okay? You could have busted somebody on Monday when it came to sex, or like you pulled back your sex and now this person can't think straight, okay? Montgomery could be significant. That was significant. I just heard like a tap. Okay, Montgomery, Alabama could be significant. Okay, we got West Virginia. Okay, so something is going on in Montgomery and West Virginia on Monday. Okay, or these vampires could be associated with Montgomery and West Virginia. Okay, your vibration is too high for them. Okay. And I put death energy in your food, Divine Feminine. How are you still alive? Because they're busted. You already knew it. OMG. OMG. Y'all. Okay. Well, that's the water sign, okay? This water sign is busted. So is the earth sign. West Virginia is significant because it came back out. Okay? And so did your vibration is too high for them. I put energy in your food. I put death energy in your food, Divine Feminine. How are you still alive? Okay? Dang. I wanted to get some, let me see. Oh, sorry. Okay, well, all right, we got one more deck, okay? I was going to get some letters, but for some reason, I can't find my letters. So, I'll have to pull them out of my Scrabble game, okay? But let's get some final messages for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Final messages for Aquarius. And then we just gonna leave it at this because it's already 2:20. Okay. 2 hours and 20 minutes. I'm so sorry for keeping y'all on this long. I should have broke it up in two. What else do we need to know for Aquarius? Final messages. We got, they want you to reach out. Okay, so somebody wants you to reach out. Somebody's trying to get your attention. They're disappointed. Yeah. Thief, robber, or robbery, okay? So this thief wants you to reach out to them. They could be disappointed because you caught them, okay? Yeah, karma is about to hit, man. So there is a thief that wants you to reach out to them because they know that they're about to, yeah, they're about to hit karma. Yeah, a house fire could be significant. Oh, shit. And someone is being blackmailed. They fed you a false dream to get what they wanted. And that's why the house fire is coming. Okay, so there could be a thief that is blackmailing someone not to come towards you. And this is the reason why they're getting the karma. Because they also want to come towards you, but they can't. They're in their karma season for being a thief. What else, Holy Spirit? We got factory worker. Okay, could be significant. This factory worker could be being blackmailed. Yeah, pocket watchers. So there is, yep, sex trafficking. So there is people that are watching your pockets, okay? And that are also either being blackmailed or about to get blackmailed. Another one? Another one. So there's going to be another house fire, okay? I just heard another one. That's why I had to ask myself, another one? And they said another one, okay? So there's going to be another house fire, okay? And after this house fire is going to be big. It's going to be big, okay? It's going to be bigger than the first one, bigger than the second one. But after this house fire, somebody is going to be blackmailed into helping rebuild a house. And it has something to do along the lines with the sex trafficking. They may end up, I'm seeing a trap door or something, like underneath. So it may be like an underground, I'm not seeing tunnel, but like an underground, what is that thing? I'm getting coffin, but it's not coffin. Bunker. Okay? But coffins also do go underneath the ground. Okay? So that may be significant. Somebody may end up passing away in the house fire. My condolences, okay? But yeah, I want to hurry up and get out this energy, Holy Spirit. Okay, they're in their head about how they hurt you. He was paid to poison you. Okay, so watch your food Wednesday. And today was Wednesday. And today, Atlanta could be significant. Oh, hitting home. A little too close. Yeah, I want to get out this energy because ain't no way I'm overthinking tonight. I don't even want to be in it. Yeah, 555 major shifts are coming. Okay. All right, let's just get a few more. Incest in the family. Ugh, why am I seeing two boys? Ugh, two boys play with themselves together. That's gross. Let me get out of this. Yeah, let me hurry up. Holy Spirit, just a few more. We got stolen money. It fell on the floor. I'm leaving it. We got don't eat the food if they do not eat it. Yeah, don't eat. So if somebody had a plate of food and they brought it over to you and gave it to you, don't eat that stuff. Don't eat it. If they don't eat it or they don't have a plate for themselves, don't eat it. Okay? They lied to you so they can get your gifts. Don't eat that food. Yeah, start that project, Aquarius. You're wasting time. Time's a ticking. Let's get two more and then that's it. Okay, a student could be significant and a hospital. We got you are the target, a hospital, green, and student. Okay. UFOs. A hospital could be targeting you right now. So like if you are if you're like getting sued by a hospital or something along the lines of that with like insurance and stuff like that, the reason why they're targeting you is because they're scared of you. They realized something when you was in the hospital. They found out something about your body that drastically changed in like the short amount of time that you was in there. You was able to get right back up. They did nothing to heal that. That was all you. That was all you. FBI agents. Yeah, they want to know how. They want to know how. And they are scared because they don't understand how, why. Heck, they might end up contacting the UFOs themselves and saying, hey, get this up out of here. Come take her. Look, wait for me. Look, wait for me. Yeah, like what? They hold on. Yeah, baby daddy could be significant. Okay, Atlanta could be significant. You may travel to Atlanta and your baby daddy is like, hold on, wait for me. A level up is coming. A reward is coming for your hard work. Yeah, a level up is coming and a reward is coming for your hard work. FBI agents, look, I'm going to leave it right there. You may end up being contacted or get some kind of communication from FBI agents. You about to go on an assignment with the FBI, man. You going to be like a spiritual FBI agent. Like you going to be tapping into the, oh shit. You gonna be on like surveillance type shit. They might even have you sit in on like interrogations and stuff like that, and like you could pinpoint if like people are lying or stuff, like there's gonna be, yeah, there's a major level up. Okay, whoever about to, yeah, these FBI agents, they about to come find you, Aquarius. You got some gifts that you about to be tapping into that the world is going to be seeing, and these FBI agents need whatever you got. They need your skill. They need it. Because if they don't get it, and these other people and these other nations find out about it, oh yeah, they gonna be salty. If you go to another country, you travel to another country, and these people find out you got some gifts that they could utilize, oh yeah, they gonna be tapping in. They gonna be tapping in. And these FBI agents, they gonna be shit out of luck. But hey, who am I? I'm just an Aquarius. Phoenix Angel 888 here. Okay, that was y'all reading. Okay, I'm exhausted. Ooh, I know I have enough energy to do at least one more, but I think 2 was enough for y'all, because I did 2 part 2s. Well, 1 video, but it was 2 parts, okay? So if you have not gone and seen those videos, it's part 1 and part 2 was uploaded today, or yesterday technically. Go ahead and go watch those. All right. I love you, Aquarius. I love each and every one of y'all from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate and enjoyed y'all company on here. 2 hours and 31 minutes long. Okay. Put 222 in the chat. All right. Let's bring it. All right. So remember. Okay. This week we are self-focusing. Okay, on the things that we need to work on self, internally. Okay, getting our emotions under control, balancing ourselves, grounding ourselves. Okay, working out of our heart chakra. Okay, giving more than receiving, enjoying life, being in the moment. Okay. All right, y'all. So that was y'all reading for today. I may or may not post this weekend. I'm not for sure. Tomorrow is Thursday, so I might end up doing an early weekend read because I work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So schedule gonna be looking a little tight this weekend. So if you do not see me on here Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, you understand why. All right? Bitch gotta work. Gotta make my moolah. All right? I give y'all time. Okay? I work with y'all, and then I work over there, and then I work over there, and then I got a little mix of everything in here. Okay? I trust the process. Completely trust it. I have to have one of these. I have to. Because if I do not have this saying, trust your purpose, that's not the one. Where's the other one? I don't know. The other one says trust the process. But this one says trust your purpose, okay? So if you are ever in the energy of self-doubt and figuring out, you're questioning self, is this my purpose? Is this what I'm supposed to do? Do it. And then I want you to ask yourself, how do you really feel after? Does it give you that warmth, that excitement, that feeling like you could go run 10 miles after? I'm not saying physically go run 10 miles, because I believe me, I can't even run probably 3/4 of a mile. I can't. We old over here, okay? Anyways, but if you've ever felt that energy after doing something that you enjoyed doing, so like let's just say like right now, Like, even though I'm just I'm slightly exhausted, just a little bit, like I could feel my energy being drained. But it's not too bad. But I know exactly right after I cut off this, the feeling of me wanting to go and run a mile, it's going to be there because it's already starting. Like, I feel it coming. So if you ever get that feeling after you do something that, like, you question, is this my purpose? And then you feel that that joy, that inner, like, chi in a way, trust your purpose, okay? A lot of times we may not understand our purpose until later, until the situation already occurred. But trusting your purpose and self-focus plus self-love equals what? Self-mastery. I know. You're probably saying, no, it doesn't. 1 + 2 is not 4. Really? Trust your purpose plus self-focus plus self-love equals self-focused mastery. Even the divine said it, okay? My stomach growled and I already ate. What did I eat before this? Oh, I had catfish nuggets, homemade mashed potatoes, and cream of mushroom soup for the gravy. And then I had some mixed vegetables with some cheese on top. That's what I had. And I was full before I came up here. Well, I wouldn't say I was full because I sat in my class for about 1.5 hours after I ate. So I wasn't full, but I'm definitely ready to eat now. Again, I won't be because it's too late. But yeah, it's 12:08. So welcome, Thursday. Hi, Thursday. I've seen you in Wednesday, and then I've also seen you in Thursday. Oh my gosh, look. We're in 2 times at once. Did we master that? I think we did. Anyways, trust the purpose, okay? Self-focus, self-mastery, self-love, okay? I love y'all. I got to get off of here. Peace, love, and light. Mwah.